Welcome back to Nourie's Niche, where we're working on some real basic fundamental flatland tricks for all ages to learn some fundamentals and basic and just to kind of have fun, just to learn some tricks that are pretty easy to come by. So welcome back for another edition of 80s style tricks that I'm trying to introduce to riders that maybe haven't seen it or they're wanting to get into riding and they want some fundamentals and easier tricks to learn, because stepping into the freestyle flatland world right now is pretty crazy. Like, I'm going to the Circle of Balance this weekend, 16 of the top pros from all over the world, and it's just amazing the level of riding. But I'm just offering some basics so that maybe you have a stepping stone to come to the freestyle world and doing flatland, and then build on those tricks to later add to more stuff that you can do. And so today's trick, I'm actually doing 5 today because I'm traveling. So this is number 3. The sun is setting, so it's getting a little chilly, but I think I can do the last 2. But this trick that I decided to do now is the slider, and I guess I just call it a slider hop. So I slide and then I go to balance. Now this one, I've never done it where the seat is not hitting the handlebars. So I think that's pretty much a necessity, because you're locking it in and then you grab it and step over into it. I guess it's not really a hop though. I'm not really hopping, but I'm still going to call it a slide hop or slide to balance. I'll decide when I post it. So if we did sliders, we did the video already. If you're doing sliders, that's great. If you're not, you can go back and watch that video. And the only difference is that you're going to step into the balance position, which is so, like that, and then switch around and ride out. So it's super basic and fun. Can link into other tricks, but I'm just going to get right into it. I'll do it a couple of different times, different angles, so you can see it, and then we'll break it down. Okay, so what I generally do is just put both feet on the back pegs, and I just do a little indo, and sometimes a little cricket first to get some speed, slide, and then step up. And then I switch around like so and ride like that. Let's try another angle. Let's try it from this side. So I'm going to do a little indo. I could just do, whoops. I was going to say, I always do that little cricket to get more speed. I was going to try it without it. So if I just did a straight indo, let's see how that works. Yeah, I kind of like the cricket because I think I need more speed to get set up for it. You need a little time to think about this. So I'm going to do the cricket. So I guess that's what I'd recommend. Do a little indo with one cricket to get some speed. So I do a cricket, that gives me more speed, more time to set up. And so then I just, once I'm in this position, I take my left hand on my handlebar and my right hand on the seat, and I lift up this leg and I switch it around like that. Then I stand up, I grab the brake, step on the peg, and then ride out. So that's the slide hop. I guess you're kind of hopping. And I think it's pretty easy. You could probably do this in 2, maybe 3 sessions, especially if you already got sliders down. So let's just break it down. The first thing, like I said, is that indo, little indo, and go ahead and do that cricket because it's going to help you get that speed. And when I'm sliding, what I'm thinking about is how I'm going to, so at first I'm holding the brake and just holding the bar in the seat. Then I grab this handlebar, and at that very moment, I like this, I grab the handlebar and then I step up with this foot first, my left foot, and then my right foot. And it's pretty, yeah, it's kind of a lot of strength to pull that your weight forward like that. You're sliding, Obviously, when you're dragging your weight and you're on the back wheel, it's relatively easy to slide, right? You can just basically be floating. The second you put your foot up there, let's see, is that what I do? Hold on. I have to remember how I do that. I actually don't know which way my hands go. I think I go like so. Yeah, I guess I grab with this hand first, foot there. So right hand at the right hand of the bar, and then pull up like that. But what my point was, once your foot's there, you're going to slow down. That's probably why I like to have more speed and do that little cricket, because once your weight is off the front wheel and back wheel and on the front wheel, you're going to start to have more resistance and slow down. So go a little faster for that. Then I go here and I pull up, and that's probably the hardest part, is pulling up, sitting down, and then getting your balance. If you haven't got that balance part down, just practice that. First, I'd say do the slider and try to just figure out how to step up like that. Just do that over and over. Slider, grab, foot, left foot, right foot. And then, oops, if you get tangled up in your bike, just do your best not to get hurt. So if you're not used to doing this, or you haven't balanced like this, just practice simply like this. Left foot on, the bike's leaned over a little bit to the right. I shift it over to the left, put my right foot on, and then I'm just balancing like that. You can just practice this in your living room or in your garage just to get comfortable. And so that's pretty much the second step. Third step is the switch and ride out. So again, you're going to put your left hand on the right handlebar, right hand on the seat, and I'm going to do it all in one motion. I'm going to, let's see, I kind of roll and switch. And then I stand up and I sit on the edge of the bar so I can grab the seat, I can grab the brake handlebar and drop to the peg, and then to the pedals. I hope I'm explaining that well, because it seems like it's a lot that's going on. Grab, switch, drop, switch. But it's just been in my body for so long that I don't really know exactly what I'm doing, like every single positioning. So it's like there, I'm sitting on the bar, I stand up, grab the brake, drop to the peg, then frame, then pedal. Yeah, I think that's it. So those are 3 steps, and then you just put it all together and you have a slider hop, and can link into some other fun balance tricks. Do that handstand, or there's other variations, the Peterson, where you're doing the no footer on the front wheel and you're doing this one. Maybe you saw that video where you're like that. Oh, and that's another one. I do a swivel, and then I always like to do a little side glide. So that position can lead to other links pretty easily. And again, these are all with the seat touching. So my side glides are a lot easier, and the Peterson is a lot easier. Not to say you can't do a Peterson or a side glide without the seat hitting, but it's going to make it a little bit harder. So that's it for today. That's number 3 for today. I've got 2 more. I'm going to try to get 5 in the bank, so I have some leeway with my travels coming. Thanks again for watching. Hope you're enjoying these. I sure enjoy doing them. Keep the comments coming. Thanks for following the page. Share it with your friends, and we'll talk to you soon.